This is the Ethereum one-day reading for June 11th, 2023. It's currently May 17th, 2023, 11:52 p.m. Eastern Time. And the shuffle file we're about to play for the June 11th reading was created on May 6th, 2023 at 10:44 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this file right here. So the overall theme of behavior for the day, we have sideways rotation along a key support level that's highlighted. Behavior around the highest high, we have a rally along a diagonal trend line that ends with a fast sudden move higher, taking us into the highest high, followed by a decline through that diagonal trend line with increasing volatility on the way down. Behavior out of the lowest low is a rally that increases with momentum moving forward in time. I'm advised to trade around a crest, like the revisiting of a crest that was recently a past opportunity in the midst of erratic behavior back and forth through the same price level. Volume should be the majority of volume should be bearish here, and sneak preview for the following day. It looks like there's an important, or we attempt to establish support somewhere in the following day. We'll get into that when we look at the 12th. So a trade opportunity at the end of the day looks like in the midst of a decline. Here between 10 and 12, there was a trade opportunity. A lot of ground is covered, a lot of price changes covered in the first 2 hours of the 11th, and important resistance levels highlighted during that 2-hour period. But a lot of ground is covered as far as price change. One should be able to position themselves in both directions at putting on a short position and a long position at separate times with the amount of price change that's going on. And I think we probably continue. There's like a crest between 2 and 4 that we sell off from down 2 and through support. We do a U-shaped reversal below that support, come back and reuse it as support. Between 4 and 6 a.m. we have a sideways S formation within a channel. So we decline from resistance, rebound off of support, go all the way back to resistance, reverse, go all the way back to support, creating a sideways S formation. Between 6 and 8, we have bumping along resistance, possibly breaking through resistance. Bumping along resistance is the majority of the behavior, though. Between 8 and 10, multiple failed attempts to break through key resistance. Looks like there's a near overbought crest or peak around 10 a.m. That we sell off. We sell off from like starting around 10 a.m., maybe a little bit before. But between the 10 to 2 o'clock hour, at some point we become oversold, and there's a big move higher out of that oversold territory, taking us to the upper end of a range between roughly noon and 2 p.m. I'm advised to be cautious between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. Looks like some tricky chart behavior there, and we go from a crest around 2 to a trough around 3:45. Oh, you know what? There's a whipsaw there, so be careful. There's a whipsaw there between 2 and 4, or between 2 and 6, I should say. Around 4:30, trade opportunity, and then we have a big move higher to meet with resistance level that it appears we're going to break through based on chart behavior, but instead we fail to break through. We decline through key support there in the 4 to 6 o'clock hour. We establish support with some sideways rotation somewhere between 6 and 8, and then after that establishment of support somewhere still between 6 and 8, we move higher, followed by more sideways rotation at a higher support level, taking us into a peak or crest somewhere between 8 and 10. There's a unicursal there, and the death card. So in this 8 to 10 o'clock hour, we probably have a notable decline off of a high, and then out of that decline in the 10 to 12 o'clock hour, we have a big move higher, pushing the upper end of a range higher and taking us to a high one yet again. So some pretty tricky behavior going on here throughout the day, but it's sideways rotation, so you're going to get a lot of back and forth behavior. That holds pretty true for the theme card, which also, if you look at the 1 month We've got the Knight of Discs here too. So there very well could be some sort of Prince of Discs here on the 10th, Knight of Discs here on the 11th. So we very well likely have some sort of like something going on with economics around this time, the 10th and the 11th. Either that or there's something to do with like a male leader who's an earth sign, but more likely this has to do with like a male leader, but something to do with economics that's highlighted between the 10th and the 11th. That's the Ethereum one-day reading for June 11th, 2023. Don't forget to follow that rule of karma, my friends. It's super important. Successful trade at Tarot for Traders includes the completion of the rule of karma, which is 5% of the profits from the information on this channel should be donated forward to one of these charities, ensuring abundance mentality and the flow of abundance coming full circle. 5% of the profits should be donated back to the channel at Cashapp, PayPal, Venmo, or if you're international wise. That really helps the channel to continue moving forward. And it's the right thing to do, my friends. We don't trade here so that we can stay non-biased and impartial. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. If you follow that rule of karma, the universe is going to send it back to you tenfold through this channel, my friends. Later.